Value scales. Part 2. So today you're going to finish all 6 value scales. Hello again. So yesterday we started working on this worksheet, but if you don't have a printer at home, then you're making your own, which is perfectly fine. So far, we have made 3 examples: cross-hatching, hatching, and scribbling. So today we're going to move on to the next 3, and then you're going to turn it in. So I'm going to start by making my boxes for my value scale. This is our 4th value scale, and it is called zigzags. After I make my rectangle, I divide it in half so it's a little bit easier to make evenly spaced out boxes. And zigzags. In our lighter value box, at the end that is the lighter value end, we're going to have less zigzags. The next box is going to have a little bit more zigzags. The one after that will have a little bit more zigzags, more lines than the second one did. And so on and so forth. The idea is that the closer together the lines get, the darker it's going to make that area look. So when you squint your eyes, hopefully it looks a little bit darker at one end and lighter at the other. Our next value scale is to invent your own technique. Remember, the key is less lines further apart in the lighter side, more lines closer together on the darker side. So whatever you end up doing, remember, less lines further apart is going to be lighter. And as we move across, I'm making more lines, and they're getting closer together. So invent something. I'm just drawing shapes. And I chose a circle, and I'm repeating it. As I'm going toward the right, I am making more lines, and they are getting closer together for sure. This is another way to create texture as well. When we are working on drawings and showing value in our drawings, whatever technique you use to add value is probably also going to add texture at the same time. All right, so darker at this side, lighter at that side. And now I'm ready for my last one. Our last one is to combine two of the above techniques. All right, so I'm gonna combine hatching and scribbling. So this side is lighter, less hatching lines. This side is getting darker, with more hatching lines. Mine are kind of messy, but that's okay because I'm gonna go in and put some scribbling over the top. Alrighty, scribbles. Scribbles with my hatching. Awesome. Make sure that once you've made your value scales, that if you squint your eyes, you can always tell that one side is darker and the other side is lighter. If you can't tell, then that means that you probably need to go in and make one side darker. If you cover up your two outside pieces, I've been telling my classes, the 4 on the inside should each be different. Make sure that they don't end up being exactly the same. If you need to go in and add a little bit more to any of your darker values, you can certainly do that, and that's probably going to help out your grade. Today you're going to turn in a picture of all 6 of your value scales.